after divorce, and after the untimely passing of my father. So that's how I became a writer. And here I am.
From dating to relationships, from sex to love, from Christianity to politics, from darkness to light, you have now entered into the Real Zone. Welcome to Conversations with Trent, where no topic of conversation is safe from discussion. Now, here he is, Mr. Epic himself, Trent Williams.
What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another conversation with Trent and Shann. Guess what? Shannon's back. She's in the green room. She'll be here in a second. We'll be talking about just friends. Just friends. Now the question is, there's actually a blog I wrote for the Some Call Me Trent blog site back in August of 2013. And actually, I wrote that blog with a good friend of mine. I call her Pooh Face. Everyone else knows her as Don or Denise. But we're real good friends. And I was thinking about a topic. What kind of topic would we could talk about with Shann coming back? What can we talk about? Something fun, something light, something kind of spicy. Get the juices flowing again and welcome her back and throw her right in front of the bus and see what's going on with it. So, just friends. Can a man and a woman be just friends? Totally platonic, no funny business, no nothing. Can that happen? I've successfully done that for years. I'll say a couple of times I've actually double dipped with some of my friends, but that one friend I've been strictly total platonic friendship for all those years. Let's bring Shannon. Let's see what she's talking about. What's going on, beautiful?
See, I was muted. Technical difficulties. Sorry. already starting off on the left foot already.
What's going on,
beautiful? Sunday, Monday Eve. Not much. Ooh, I noticed that y'all fixed that during the break. Maybe there's like a glare with that light in the mirror back there. But anyway, I was listening to your intro and thank you for easing me back into the process tonight. But what does double dip mean? What does that mean when you said double dip? I wanted to ask that.
Double dipping meaning I've had friends started off as friends and it went elsewhere. Where even I said, hey, yes, everything's gonna be good, and I end up double dipping. So, I'm not perfect by a long shot.
And what happened after the double dipping though?
Everything went sour. Everything went sour. I mean, you can't when you have a friend. My friendship with Pooh Face, like we've never ever.
I didn't realize you had it for your best friend was a woman.
As Donna, Donna. She's always from Houston.
No, I didn't realize that. So.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. She knows. Well, all the skeletons are buried, but that's the only female friendship I've successfully had all those years, without double dipping or anything like that. And I get 2 a.m. calls from her. I call her 2 a.m. and that's what it is, a 2 a.m. call. Let's just be honest and fair about this. I've also had 2 a.m. calls with other folks when, hey man, nothing but some sweat going on up in there. You know what I'm saying? We call them friends. But
they're friends with benefits, FWBs.
Exactly. There you go. But I really, like I said, I've double dipped over the years. I don't do it anymore, but that's the only one friendship that I've had that's still to this day very successful. Friendship with her, and she happens to be a woman, a beautiful woman. No funny business. I've never thought of that in that manner. Thought about her like that. Never.
Okay.
Never. So I want to know, can men and women be just friends? Now, I reached out to a couple of my guys, And Slash says that 70%, yeah, he gave it a percentage, 70%. But when the situation like my situation, he said 15% something might pop off. 15% chance something might pop off. Depends on where your moral meter is. And then my other guy, actually, I had him on in your absence last week.
Mm-hmm.
I had him on. I had Drew on. Drew said they're gonna have with him. He just,
Andrew Gilliard.
Yeah, that's him. He's on.
Well, good evening. Yeah, he just joined the chat. Welcome.
Exactly. Good stuff. Good. What up, Drew? So I had him on, and actually I talked to him right before the show tonight, and he said he can't do it. He said he can't do it. And he said, and especially if he give enough money, and she called and asked him for money, he got to get it. So I was like, what?
Wait, especially if what? Wait, go back and say that again.
If he has a friend, and that they're totally friends, totally platonic, but the moment she asks him for money, he looking to dip.
He looking to dip, like out of the friendship?
Like dip in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why?
His words, not mine.
Okay, well, since he's on, he can explain that. Like, why is it if you have a female that's a friend of yours that and she's asking about why is it that you now feel that you should be entitled to re-look into to get some ass, excuse my language, because
what up, Al?
Hey, Gentle Giant. But I mean, obviously you can be friends. I was trying to think, do I have any male platonic friends that I've only just
now this is gonna be good.
I do. I have one, but I don't think he's interested in me like that.
Oh, so you're one of those, huh?
It's not one of those, but we've been friends. We've been friends for years. Now, the other question is, if you've had a relationship with someone and it doesn't work out, can you be friends? I do have friends I do have friends like that I have had a relationship, that I have had dealings with, and it just didn't work out, and we're like great friends.
Right. I could say I've had friends like that, and I still have friends like that, but if my feelings were in a certain space, can't be friends. I can't do that. It's going to take me some time to get over that. If my feelings were in a certain space, it's going to take me time to get over that.
Okay. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
What up, Kim?
So your friend Drew says that's what her man is for. Well, what if she's single? Like, what if she's not in a relationship? And so I would say this. I was in need at one point in time years ago. And I have a platonic male friend, and he just gave me money. He wasn't looking for anything in return. We were just friends. He never asked me to pay it back. It's like,
let me tell you something.
I guess I just don't understand.
I gotta say this, and this is about every man.
What?
Every man, right? Let me tell you something. As far as friendships go, that is very rare. I happen to have one of those rare friendships in Pooh Face. Very rare. And one of the reasons why that would never go anywhere with her and I, she used to be involved with my brother for years.
Oh. Okay, so, well, yeah, that would make a difference.
Exactly.
That's just nasty.
Exactly. That's extremely nasty. And I respect my brother. I respect my brother to the highest, even though he's not even here anymore. I would never do that. But let me tell you something about a man. Anytime a man give a woman anything, he's expecting something in return. Let's not get it twisted. The average man and a man of greatness, same man, they're the same man, period. I totally disagree with you, Shannon. Look, you're coming back to already started. But
you ready? Hold on. Keep going. I've got a little person here that's got to go right now. So let me go ahead. You continue talking about that.
So, anywho, like I said, for the average man, I don't believe that a man will just give up things just to, hey, just take this. I know you're having a hard time. I don't believe in that. I really don't believe in that. If he's doing it for a reason. He's doing it for maybe his feelings are. He has some feelings that he hasn't shared with her. Maybe he has feelings for all that time. He hasn't shared those feelings. But if he's giving it up, he's giving up for a reason. feelings or something. He has something for. Let's get to these comments real quick. What up, Slash? What up, Slash? All right, Drew said that's what I'm mad for. That's cool. One second. Drew, watch the language, brother. Drew says he have an agenda. I guess that's what he said, an agenda.
Huh?
Brothers not hanging around for nothing.
I don't always believe that.
That's the truth though, Shannon. That's the truth. Whether you believe it or not, if a guy is giving you something, even though guys are not always forthcoming with their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
That's like I've done that a ton of times. I've cared for a woman.
We all know Romello was a dog, so come on.
I've cared for women. I've given them money. I've given them things.
Is that how you got them?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Is that how you got them?
I never had to do that. Let's
you
be
just
clear.
said you giving them money, you giving them things.
Because like if they needed help or something like that, without me saying, hey, you know what?
Using the same
Every man is not going to be forthcoming with their feelings. So I never gave money in exchange for sex because I never had to do that. That's real talk. But let's just be honest. Let's be clear about that. No man is just going to hand you a wad of money and not expect conversation or anything. Let me ask you this. So that money that you got from that brother, if you stop talking to him today, cut all communication, you know exactly who you got.
I mean, but I haven't talked to him in over a year.
Okay.
I mean, we talk sporadically.
All right. Sound like a sugar daddy to me. You can tell me.
He's not a sugar daddy.
Okay.
I don't have those.
Okay.
Although that's not a bad idea though.
Okay. All right.
They do have websites for that kind of stuff.
Whatever. Okay. Good stuff.
Hey,
got another one here.
Mark is back. Yay. Well, I guess I'm back. You've been here, I'm assuming, Mark. I'm the one that's back.
So what up, Wendy? I see Wendy here. What Wendy say?
She says, same can be said for a woman also, but I don't believe that's all men or women. What did you guys say that was like not always? You're right. I'm not a man. I'm not a man, Drew. I'm definitely not a man.
Exactly. So no, when I said
however, so the majority of my friends, even growing up when I was younger, were guys, whether they may have had in their mind certain intentions or whatnot.
Of course, Kelly gonna say not always.
My woman can't have no male friends. Wait a minute. Whoa.
Wait. Who said that?
Okay. Your friend Drew. Why can't she have any male friends? What's that about? Can you have female friends?
Yeah, you got a ton of them, especially those senoritas.
Are they friends or are they friends?
Hey, I'll let him answer that one. So, Kimberly, elaborate on that, Kimberly. What are you saying? Not always. Because of course you're gonna say not always because she's watching the show with my cousin Mark, which is her husband. So of course you're gonna say not always. Come on, man.
Not always what?
That's what I'm asking her. So, but my whole point is, a man is not gonna give you something for nothing. I don't care who he is.
I don't believe that. I don't believe
just like Drew said, you're not a man.
You've grown up in, but I don't believe that. I've had. I'm not gonna say plenty, but I've had men do things for me and not get anything in return, and we're still friends.
Okay. With no feelings, no nothing for you.
No feelings,
nothing.
Right?
I'm with Slash on that percentage. That 15%. There's a 15% chance somebody's gonna say something.
Have you ever given anything to Donna?
Nah, Donna's giving me things for me, a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, she crazy as hell for doing that shit.
That's my homegirl. If she called me today.
But you ain't never done nothing?
No, if she called me right now, Donna could get everything. Donna can get the codes to my bank account.
So why haven't you ever done anything, even as a friend?
What you talking about, like gifts and stuff like that?
Yeah, just any, yeah.
I've sent her stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm not saying. I'm just saying, Don. If he up here trying to put out like you've done all this stuff for him and he ain't never done nothing, I was about to say that's crazy. And we.
I don't know. She's a real good friend. She's a real good friend.
So then, if you've had that, why is it not possible for other people to do that? Why is it? And you didn't have an agenda with her, right?
Right.
So why is it so you can't be the only person?
I'm not saying that. This, what I'm saying, like my situation is a special situation. So, but I've double dipped with other women.
Have you ever been able to go back after the double dipping to be friends successfully?
Yeah, but we're not as close as we were before.
Okay.
I could call them up. Yeah, I could always call them up. I call all of them up.
We know. So Andrew said he is single. Okay, but that's not answering my question as to if you were in a relationship, is it okay for you to have female friends? And why is it that your woman couldn't have any platonic male friends? So let us know. Kimberly says, I have several male friends that have done things for me and they have only been friends. Thank you.
And actually, Kim is actually one of a good friend of mine. Actually, that's how she met her husband, through me. Okay. So Kim's a very good friend of me. Actually, I used to have Sunday dinner at Kim's house every Sunday. And actually, all my clothes before work. I go over, wash my clothes at her house, and get ready for work and go back home, Sunday dinner and everything. Matter of fact, she met her husband on a Sunday while we were having dinner.
So she said, by the way, Mark don't tell her what to say.
Kim, don't start, and I'm not gonna let you do him like that. That's my people. You know, that's my cousin. Knock it off, Kim. Play the wife and go get that man a drink real quick.
Okay, so Drew said. So I'm trying to understand. So if you had a woman, what is that? What the hell? I'm in another woman's space. So okay, so then, but it's the same thing. So if Trent was, Trent, your best friend is a female, so whoever you were in a relationship with would have to understand that you have a female best friend.
Exactly, because first of all, everyone knows Donna, and Donna knows. Matter of fact, the women that I've dealt with, Donna know them before because I've always told her about them before I even do it.
What does that mean? Men needs to start tricking themselves. What does that mean, Drew?
Drew.
What? Why are you calling his name like that?
Because I know where he's going with this.
Do tell. And why is Mark being silent tonight? He doesn't have an opinion on this one. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate the welcome.
See, you're going at Mark's neck already. He's telling you.
I'm not, because he normally has some very
Oh, he's cooking something up real quick for your ass. You know he is.
Yeah. Are you single? Let us know if you're single tonight. Maybe you're at the JO. If you're at the JOB, we understand. Yeah, yes. I mean, it's very possible, and I don't think that every man has an agenda.
And again, and any other situation other than my situation is special, like I said, because she had a long-standing relationship.
What if she hadn't had a relationship with your brother?
Now, why would you ask me that on air?
Why not?
I mean, honestly, if she hadn't had a relationship, if she was somebody that I just met, I'd give her a shot because she's a cutie.
Bingo.
She's a cutie. Okay. I'd give her a shot. I'd give her a shot because she's a cutie. But like I said, nothing, not at all. Not at all. And then I honestly, she know me even, she know me from the greater New Orleans area. So most women that really know me like that, they really wouldn't deal with me like that because I got a pass.
Because what?
I have a pass.
Oh, your 600 batting average? That's the pass we're talking about?
Whatever. I get home.
All right. Well, it is 21 after the hour. I think now is the time for time for a break. So
we'll do it. Welcome back, man. It's good to see your lovely face. And
thank you.
Yeah, I kind of miss you.
Oh, thank you. It's nice to be missed.
Don't get used to it. Don't get used to it.
I won't at all.
Don't get used to it. All right, after the break, we're going to go back in. Good stuff. We'll be right back, folks.
Thanks for tuning in to Conversations with Trent. We will be right back with more conversation after these commercial breaks.
I asked for strength. And God gave me difficulties to make me strong. I asked for wisdom. And God gave me problems to solve. I asked for courage. And God gave me dangers to overcome.
Check out the creative work of the author Trent Williams of www.taylorkennedymedia.com. Chapter of the Delta gives us a peek at his life-changing events. And if that's not enough, Trent tells you more about his brothers and his life through memoirs in his book, The Four Horsemen. His blogs and daily stimulating quotes are published in his book, Life's Little Addiction. And when you have a need of some human coaching of life and relationships, take a look at Conversations with Trent, Volume 1 and 2, and Conversations with Trent, Limited Edition. You will find his works available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and all online book retailers.
Welcome back to Conversations with Trent. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're online and want to be a part of tonight's topic, you can do that by dialing 347-324-5327. Press the number 1 to get into the queue so that your voice can be added to tonight's conversation. Now, let's get back to the show.
Good stuff. There's a couple of ads ran there. One of the most that's near and dear to my heart, Tab's Edible Creation. I'm still looking for those cookies. Hopefully I can actually go to the website, tabsediblecreation.com, and select that monster of a cookie with the white chocolate and all that good stuff. As you can see, I have a collection of boxes back there, over there. They're all over the podcast area. So hopefully I can actually convince the owner of Tab's Edible Creation to send me a batch up or whatever, and maybe she could actually send another batch out to my cousin Mark so we could actually mend our relationship, because I ate his cookies and I never got to send him, so I ate his cookies. So he's been mad at me for at least 6 months.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's been really pissed off about those cookies.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
But I love him dearly. But anyway, so yeah, hopefully Tabs Edible Creation is one of the sponsors here, along with Taylor Kennedy Media, of course. TabsEdibleCreation.com. Also, there's Al Sal's with those famous wings. He's away out in Texas, and actually, I'd be remiss if I didn't say it, but send a heartfelt special love out to my niece who actually lost her daughter last couple of days ago, Kira Williams. So we're sending love and light over to Kira with our arms wrapped around her. So she know what it is with me. So it's all good. Yeah. Yeah, so that was a tough one. So we've taken some L's as a family, along with Mark, because he's a Williams as well. His father passed a few months ago. Then the niece passed. So we've been taking 3 years of straight L's, man. So it's been tough, but hey, we're resilient. So it's all good. So love and light to the Williams family.
Yes, love and
light.
light.
Your family as well with Mr. Rick. So, but it's all good. You good, beautiful? You good?
Mm-hmm. You keep talking about these cookies, but I keep talking about this hoodie, so that was supposed to be kind of like there was supposed to be like a hoodie somewhere.
Actually, if I could get up from here right now, but my condition, I can't get up.
Oh my God. Let me drink to that. Your condition is your condition when it's convenient for you.
You're gonna start making these folks think that I'm okay.
If they only really knew some of the stuff you be saying when we not on the podcast.
Don't put yourself out there, Shannon. They're gonna start asking questions.
They wouldn't think you had a condition.
They're gonna start asking questions. Don't put yourself out there like that, Shannon.
I'm not putting myself out there like that. I'm just saying we have to.
Because I lick my lips like I love.
We're discussing life and business and work and all that kind of stuff. You don't be acting like you got a condition. You be real good and on point.
Definitely on point.
So you think on point. So you think.
Hey, let's get to these comments real quick. Can a male and a female be just friends?
Yes.
Let's get back to Slash. Look like Slash had something to say here. Wait, one second.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's Drew. That's Drew.
Oh, he said that men need to stop tricking themselves in the mind.
Gotcha. Okay, I totally agree.
So it's interesting that you talk about your best friend, but had she not had a relationship with your brother, you probably would have either. I don't even know if it would have been double dipping, because it may not even have been a friendship at first. It would have just been dipping.
I think what's so funny? I'm gonna tell you exactly how I met her. Like, I didn't even know she was in a relationship with my brother because I was still living in Michigan at the time. So when the conversation launched, it launched with having conversations with her, not knowing who she is, and a whole bunch of girls. So I didn't know who she was until she knew me, but I didn't know her. But she knew me because of my brother. Okay. And I didn't know until I got back to New Orleans. Once I moved to back to New Orleans, that's when I found out that, oh, okay, that's who that is. But I had no idea that she was actually seeing my brother.
Wow. So how did you find that out, though?
She told me. She told me once we started talking and all this stuff. So the talk came into during that time. I had lost my father, all that stuff, and I had a lot of people there for me because in the manner that I lost my father died in my arms. That was very tragic for me. So I had a bunch of friends surrounding me and very supportive. And she happened to be one of them, but not knowing that she had a vested interest there. I didn't know.
So how long was it from you actually, I guess, initially meeting her till you finding out about the relationship she had with your brother?
I'd say about maybe 2 years. Almost 2 years. Yeah. Because and then the conversation took off. So I started traveling. It took off and I would be in Chicago, Atlanta. And once I started going to Houston and hanging out, and actually I'd stay at her house over in Houston, Stay at her house. One of them there speaking. I was a couple of speaking engagements there. Actually, I did a conversation for her birthday.
Before you knew.
No, I knew then. Oh, okay. After that. But once the conversation took off, I knew. I didn't know after I wrote my first book. That's when I found out. I was like, oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So I told him, I said, man, you're a slick one. You never told me about her. And that was that's my confidant, my closest confidant.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So but you know, I mean, she's a cutie, but I wouldn't look that way.
Now that you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But she probably would, like, let's just take him out of the equation. She wouldn't, if I approached her years ago, she had already known me of my hoish ways. So, and I didn't even know her, and she knew of my hoish ways. Mm-hmm. That girl would she would have given me a shot. No, indeed. Okay. Who would? Would you? Mm-mm. Sure you would. So, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
I'm not big on community, D.
What would you say?
Nothing. Watch it on the replay.
I got you. It's all good. It's all good. So my question, saying that this is why I say that the average guy won't be able to do that, because those 2 a.m. calls, man, they get very close and very personal. If you call, she's calling with a matter, a problem need fixing. 2 a.m. First thing a man's gonna do before he answers the phone, he see it from the ID. Oh, she won't fuck. The average man will think that.
Are we supposed to say that on the podcast?
I'm happy that you're back, so I'm gonna let him go and find me for it.
Oh, okay.
So, but that the average man would that would be his first thought. Mm-hmm. She won't get me some. 2:00 in the morning. The average man, yeah. But if you're really genuine about your friendship, you're gonna walk her through her issue and continue to walk her through her issue. And I'd be fair, I'd be honest with you. I've walked Pooh Face through a ton of issues, along with she's walked me through a ton of issues. And we end every single phone call with "I love you." Every single phone call. She's a very good friend of mine.
Okay, well, good.
Very good friend. Okay. But a lot of guys won't be able to do that. I guarantee you. Like you said, that guy gave you money. He gave you money for a reason. You won't tell, but you're the type of person you won't say.
That's not. No, I mean, there's no reason for me to lie about that.
You're very secretive, Shannon. Knock it off.
It's not about being secretive, but I mean, if you ask, then I'll tell you. But there was nothing. There's no reason.
So you wasn't attracted to him. He wasn't attracted to you.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Fair enough.
I know that's hard to believe that they weren't attracted. He wasn't attracted to me like that, but I mean,
What'd you say?
I said I know that's hard to believe, but it happens.
Do not make me choke on these grapes. Let's stop.
Right, no.
That's cool. That's cool. So you're saying no, right?
Yes.
So again, I wrote that blog for Pooh Face with Pooh Face in mind back in 13. I read a little bit of it. I read a little bit of it. How many believe a man and a woman can just be friends? One would argue at some point they will fall for one another, maybe temporarily, maybe at the wrong time, or maybe forever. From my experiences with women, they will say they can handle a friendship, but in reality, most women can't. It's very rare. I have a beautiful friendship with a woman that I can say that I call my very best friend. Like I said, it's rare, but it's possible. A woman has to know who she is in order to keep a friendship with a man. Mm-hmm. On the other hand, a man has to be in tune with himself to have a great and totally platonic relationship with a woman. The average guy, in quotes, will not be able to handle friendships of this kind, because in most cases, he's thinking how to slick his way into getting into her pants. Don't talk about if the average guy get a 2 a.m. phone call. his very first thought would be, she wants to fuck.
Well, okay. It's
So it says,
interesting.
yeah, so it goes on, and whatever. But the guys are always thinking with and the reason why I say the average guy is always thinking with his little head. Always. I've done it a ton of times. My little head's got me in trouble a lot of times. If we're being honest and fair.
Okay.
I mean, it's true. Because some of those girls that were friends, I had no business taking those girls to bed. And I just ran over that like roadkill and on to the next. That was totally on me. That was totally my mistake. That was my wrongdoing. So, but like I said, it's possible, but it's rare to have a friendship and keep that friendship, that long-standing friendship with the woman. You have to totally be in tune with yourself to do that. And I'm speaking from a male standpoint. So like my homeboy Drew, he couldn't do it. You can't do it. I'm not saying that he's not mentally tough. He's mentally tough, but Drew just a dog. He is. He know you're drunk. I can say that. I mean, that friendship goes over 40 some odd years. Drew know he's a dog.
Oh, okay. When do y'all get tired of being dogs, though? Like, how long do y'all, like, what's the, I'm just wondering. How long y'all gonna be checking traps?
You know what's so funny? I had a conversation with my stepmother a couple of days ago. So I had to call her to tell her about the baby. So we're talking, and so she said, "Let me ask you something, baby." I said, "Yeah." And I hadn't seen her in a minute. She said, "You got a girl? What happened to that girl?" So I said, "What girl?" So
Right.
the girl that you before this happened to you. I said, "She's still around." He said, "Well, y'all still together?" I was like, "No." And she was like, "What'd you do?" I said, "What you do?" I said, "Well, my condition, what can I do?" She's like, "Yeah, right." So she said, and so funny that you brought that up about expiration dates on men and hoe. She says, "Well known that y'all just like your father." I said, "What you talking about?" "Your daddy was a hoe." So, and she said, "All his sons were hoes."
Damn.
I said, "Oh man," I said, "Now come on, now don't do
Gentle
that."
Giant too?
Absolutely, he's just a quiet hoe. But as far as that inspiration, I mean, you have to. I don't do that anymore because I'm on a different realm in life as far as looking for in search of a significant other. I'll say that. I'm not looking for marriage, but I date for a lifetime.
Okay. Can't really say they checking traps till they die. That's what I'm thinking too.
Kim, don't come on here starting trouble, Kim. Knock it off.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Till they die. Till death do them. Death is the only thing that will part them from checking traps.
I don't know nothing about that.
But what if you think about but go back. So that statement you just made. So why would you not get married again?
I've done it twice, and I'm just done with the married thing. I'm like, I was promoting Romello the other night, and the song that I was promoted from, and there's a line in the song, and the guy said he's done with that love shit. He's done with it. That after a while, when I've ran the muck on a whole bunch of them, but it's time to settle down. But once I gave my heart, I gave it. Once that heart was slightly broken or slightly attempted to break, I'm out. I'm done with that.
So if you meet someone and they wanted to get married, you'd be like, no?
No, I'm good. I dated for a lifetime.
Okay.
I'm comfortable staying at my house. She can stay at her house. I'm comfortable with that. She'd come over. She could even have a key.
Y'all are, ooh, Lord, okay.
She could have a key. And I'd be totally faithful. Totally faithful. But marriage, no, I'm good. I've done it twice, so I'm not looking.
Yeah, but I mean, so can you really count the first one as really going into something with the right intentions, or with not with the right intentions, but the right way or for the right reasons?
Right. Well, one of the reasons why I did that, because my dad, once she got pregnant, my dad was like, "Boy, you got to do the right thing."
So I don't even know if I would count that one.
I don't count that one either, but something beautiful came from that. So,
right.
But again, so as far as marriage goes, that's not what my plans be.
Okay.
As far as that, a good friend, a good loyal friend, I'd be good with that. I'm too set in my ways.
Well, so you know yourself, so that's good.
Say again.
I said, you know yourself. I mean, that's good. You know yourself.
I'm too set in my ways, and I want just a friend. Say like Biz Marquis, say the great late Biz Marquis. I want just a friend.
Anyway, Kimberly said, "Ain't no woman gonna date your ass forever."
She would say that. But I mean, but why you have to? And I'm glad we actually are having Gumbo talk since we got out of the friend thing. So why do you have to put a piece of paper in front of me and say, "I want to get married"? For what? Come on, man. You still looking for the picket fence at 50? Come on.
I wouldn't say for me, I'm not looking for a picket fence. I've had a picket fence. I think I may be on the fence. I probably would get married again. I've only been married once, so I would probably do it again. I know I would do. I know I would do it again with the right, with the right,
we're always transparent here. We're always transparent on the conversation, on the podcast, Trent Shann podcast. I was close, very close to doing it again. I was extremely close. But where I'm at in my head space now, once I see several things, it's like, hey, let me pull back for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm very cautious, man.
But what did you do?
Me being me. I mean, I'm not saying it's the right thing, but it's just me being me. So I'm a bit much. I am a bit much. I have to be honest.
You don't say. I can definitely believe that one.
I'm a bit much, but I do not believe that you have to be married to be in a long-standing relationship.
I'm with you, Kimberly. She said, I ain't fixing to be introducing some old man as my boyfriend. Thank you.
What'd she say?
She said she not fixing to be introducing no old man as her boyfriend. Like, no, we too grown for that shit. Like, no.
Well, say so that's my man friend. You gotta say boyfriend.
No. Mm-mm. No.
I don't believe in that. I just don't. And I know she would say against it because she's married. So of course she's gonna say she's married. So, but for me, I mean, I don't think you need a piece of paper to say, "Oh yeah, that's my wife." Because biblically, we talk about the Bible. It's on Sunday anyway.
Where's Mark at? Mark is Mark still in school? Is he still in seminary?
I'm so more sure. But the moment I penetrate you, Shannon, you're my wife.
What? What does it say that?
That's in the Bible. The moment a man penetrates a woman.
So do you have like 600 wives then?
Hey, call it a concubine for nothing.
Or they need to cover that. You heard it here first on the conversation, ladies. If you are out there, get your alimony, get your check. Carol talk about boy bye. I'm with you on that one. No, ain't gonna.
But it's the truth. It's the truth. Like now she's saying bye, but it's the truth. It's in the Bible.
Oh, she said, I told your cousin he had 12 months to make up his mind. I know that's right.
Hey, you know what? And I have a story on that one. Actually, they met on a Sunday. I was actually having dinner. Kimberly was cooking dinner at her house. My cousin called me. I directed him to where I was. I wasn't at home when he got to town. So I was like, yo, come on, have dinner with my homegirl. So he came over, right? So I think she was doing like some chicken and something. It's like she's a great cook. So she was acting extra friendly because I never told her what he looked like, anything. He walked in the door. He's tall, dark, and handsome. He's a nice looking guy. I mean, the jeans are immaculate. But anyway, so he sits down, we talk and catching up and all that good stuff, right? So the next thing I see, she cleaning chicken, damn near bent over in the sink. I'm like, Kim, what are you doing? I'm saying to myself, what are you doing? She, oh, baby, where are you from, baby? I'm like, what are you doing? Like, she was really flirting with her body language.
She trying to put the booty out.
Did she? She was damn.
Yeah, you was doing this. Kim, you was doing that.
I thought she was down there doing.
She said you lying.
I thought she was down there doing the plumbing work. I said, Kim, ain't nothing wrong with the pipes down there. Kim, get up. I mean, she was in there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Oh, calling it baby, which one? Which one? Drink, baby, some beer. Got Sprite, baby. Which one, baby? What you done? I'm like, what? Wait, what? And that's how they met. And
oh my God,
I think Mark stayed in my place not even a week. Next thing I know, they was together, and they've been married over 10 years. Successfully married over 10 years. So I'm like, wow.
She was all bent over cleaning the chicken.
Then they're doing the plumbing work down. I said, Kim, the pipes are okay. Get up, Kim. Don't do that.
Oh, she said you're exaggerating the truth.
It's the truth. I tell that same story. If you talk to Mark will tell you. That's how Mark's recollection will be the same. Yeah,
she said 12 years. She's correcting you. 12 years. That's right.
Well, 12 years.
Every one of them years. Every one of them.
12 solid years. 12 solid years. I still haven't gotten that thank you card from my cousin. I'm trying to figure out when my car gonna come in the mail. I just want a Hallmark card. Thank you, cuz. You got a beautiful wife, man. I happen to be one of my best friends.
Good Lord. Okay.
All right. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. But on the marriage thing, I don't believe that you need a piece of paper to solidify the relationship. Because if you're in a relationship over a number of years, you're practically married. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Is there a ring involved still, though?
If she want one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there goes Slash. What's Slash say?
Oh, he says he's right. He says, I'm right here, Charlie, for all the smoke as usual. It's not been too much smoke tonight, but that's just very interesting. That would actually probably be a good topic to talk about. Is it necessary to get married? Is marriage is it a requirement? You
know what? We could talk about that Wednesday. I thought you quit me. I don't know. You coming back?
Don't put me on the spot right now with that.
Don't start with me. Don't start.
You're going to put me on the spot right now with that.
You'll be all right.
I'm easing back into stuff.
What you say?
I'm easing back into stuff.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna hold your hand the rest of the way. I promise. I got you. Don't always have you.
No comment. Moving right along.
Whatever.
But that would actually be a really good topic, though, is whether or not marriage is a requirement. After a certain, well, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't know. Do younger people are they shying away from marriage too now?
Well, actually, like my mentor Dave. Dave married his wife. Dave was in his 50s, upper 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Upper 50s, they're still married, successfully married.
Mm-hmm.
So Dave didn't get married until late. Dave was just setting Africa everywhere, Switzerland everywhere. So he's always touring with the Jays. So Dave first got married in his late 50s.
Okay.
Damn near 60. Yeah, and his beautiful wife Bobby. She's an author as well. So yeah. But he made it successful, but yeah, they married it. But I don't think I'll be taking the Dave, right? He's my mentor, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that one. Mm-hmm. I will take the girlfriend for a lifetime.
So anyway, so is there cohabitating or no cohabitating?
Well, what do you mean? Talking about for
Being
who?
living together. Because you
Of
said
course.
something about that, she can live in her place and you live at your like.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, if she can stay at her place. I mean, where I'm at as far as me personally, that's my personal wants. But we can work things out. But I really don't want to. I don't want to live with nobody.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
Okay.
I already have a roommate.
The dog.
Yeah.
Two dogs together.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
I'm just saying, you the one said you was a hoe.
I'm a real
he's Mark's asking where is the Georgia girl at? She's been working a lot lately on projects and releases at work. So I know it's been hard for me to catch up with her. So I know that's what she's got going. She's had a lot going on lately with that. But I will tell her you asked about her, Mark. Wink, 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 wink.
I always thought they had this little.
I think they do too. I really secretly think there's probably some offline conversation that goes on between them.
I think so.
It ain't nothing but like a little 6-hour drive between there and here, Mark. Now, I'm just saying.
I think so. But it's great to have you back and
Thank you.
kick it off. Something light, something good. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. You're gonna be fine. I guarantee you will be fine. I've been there.
And I appreciate all the well wishes from some of our viewers that I received messages from. So thank you all very much.
Exactly. Again, like I said, I've been there. Of course, you've been there before as well. And it's so funny. I was meditating the other day and thinking about how parallel our lives have shaped out. Everything that you've gone through, I've been through. Almost in the same manner. And I'm always here, man. It's all good. Even though I'm funny acting and all that stuff, but I'm always here for you.
Well, I appreciate that. So, Kim, I like this. So Kim said, if we ain't living together, are we able to date other people too?
Who say that?
Kimberly.
Depends on how that relationship is set up. If it's set up, what's good for the goose is great for the gander. So my whole point is, if we have an understanding, but me knowing me, I don't like to share, so no, that'll be a no for me.
So I don't do understanding. So I'm with you on that, Kim. So yes, you're not living together, you don't do understandings, and you don't want to get married. Yes, you can date other.
So even if you're in a long-standing relationship but y'all don't live together, you still could date people.
If I'm not going to do the understanding. I'm going to. I know me. I'm going to want to get married.
So if you're seeing other people, that means I can keep my money in my pocket.
Yeah, I mean, because to me, it's if you don't know if you want to marry me by a certain time, then
I mean,
obviously it's not that serious. It has to be that it's exclusive.
Kim says she's dating. She'll date. But I mean,
date them all, sis. Date them all.
Exactly. And lose out on the prize. I'm just saying.
What prize?
I'm the prize. I am the gift.
Oh my God. You're the one talking about you going to have a girlfriend for life. That's not a freaking prize.
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
Let's be realistic and break this on down. So let's start with the whole thing that you's a hoe.
Pass.
You was a hoe, right?
Was
600 bat. I said you was a hoe. 600 average batting that 600 batting average, right? What you said, not us. You gave us that number. What else? What else was there? You got all kind of female friends. Your best friend is a
I
female.
still have those friends.
Hold on. You got all kind of female friends that this person will have to deal with. Your best friend is a female, where had she not had a relationship with your brother, you probably would have been trying to get with her too. Let's be clear with that.
Go ahead.
Right? Then you don't want to live with nobody. You ain't giving them no jewelry. You is not the catch, boo boo. You is not the catch. That's not the prize to us. That is not the prize. No. And you want to.
My thing is,
you want to be somebody's boyfriend for life? No, sir. No, thank you.
But my thing is, let's just be realistic here. At this age, why would you even want to go? Why would you want to get married?
That doesn't stop with age. That doesn't change with age. Do you want to stop fucking at this age? Like, did you stop having that desire?
Now you're going a little too far. Now you're going too far.
What?
You're going too far.
I'm just saying, like,
you're going too far now.
Forgive me for the censorship day, but still.
No, I ain't talking about this. I know that's off the phone. Now you're taking sex off the table. Now you're going.
I'm just saying. You're saying, but if you're making it seem like because you're at a certain age, that shouldn't be something you want anymore. So I could say the same about sex. If you're at a certain age, well, you shouldn't want it anymore. You damn near 60. You might need a little blue pill to work some stuff.
Well, you said I'm damn near 60. What you said? I'm
just saying. I'm just saying in general.
No, I still want the ride. You can't take away the ride.
Why, when you get to this age, you're at this age, why would you even want to? Well, you still want to have sex, right? So it doesn't, just because you get to a certain age doesn't mean you don't have certain wants.
My only question is, why is marriage important? If you're with me, if I'm committed to you, that should be enough. If I'm committed and loyal to you,
then that's a different question, and that I think is based on people's personal beliefs and opinions, as it is with me.
If I'm committed to you and I'm only with you,
no, I want some paper. And I want a minimum 3-carat ring. Just saying.
I hear you. We'll talk about that on Wednesday. We'll see. What'd you say? Is it a requirement? I mean, at this age,
some people may feel differently about that, but I don't think it's fair to say that, just because you get to a certain age, you shouldn't want that anymore. That's not fair to say.
Go ahead, Reese. Go ahead.
This fool, y'all. So Mark, hoping much as well with the Georgia girl and hers. I was gonna have her on Slash's dating show. Guess I can't do it now. You can. She definitely. Yeah, we'll get her on.
Oh yeah, she'll come do it.
Yeah,
more than sure.
Absolutely.
I think she secretly had a crush on him. Personally, I believe.
You said personally, you would?
I said personally, I believe she had a crush on him.
Oh, okay. Lord Jesus. Okay. Well, you need to make sure you get with your friend and prep him for this dating show. Don't be coming on here acting crazy.
Yeah, because we did promise Mark a dating show to come on. So maybe.
By the way, did you see Ursula's pics that she had posted from? I don't know where she was. It was Mardi Gras. She was at.
She was at Zulu Ball. Yeah.
Yeah, she looked gorgeous.
Actually, I was on the phone with her when she was actually shopping. For the gown with accessories or something. I was talking with her. I was on the phone with her. So where you going? She was like, we're going to Zulu. She goes to Zulu every year. I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, but she looks gorgeous, Mark. If you didn't see, you go on and look at her pictures on her page. Gorgeous. I might have to hang out with her next year, as long as COVID is, under control.
Wait, say that again. What you say?
I said I might have to hang out with her next year, like at the Zulu Ball.
Yeah,
I'm not big on Mardi Gras. Like I don't.
I think you'd enjoy that Mardi Gras thing.
I'm sorry. Let me retract.
You would enjoy the Zulu Ball. You would.
Oh, okay. You get to get all dressed up, be fancy and cute and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part I can do. That other stuff with people throwing their breast out and throwing no, thank you. I'm good.
So Kimberly says, "Boy, please."
She says she is dating. I'm here.
Yeah, but I stand all 10 toes down. Like, I mean, I would date for a lifetime. I really would, but marriage I would not do again. I've done it 2 times.
That's your problem. That sounds like a personal problem. That ain't got nothing to do with the woman you meet. That was you. That was you that decided to go out without your raincoat on and get somebody pregnant, and then feel that you were obligated to marry them because they were pregnant. Shout out, nothing wrong with that. And then you had plenty of red flags before you married your second wife, but you still did it anyway. So those were your bad judgment calls. Has nothing to do with the institution of marriage. Has everything.
Speaking of the second wife, Chapter of the Delta, available everywhere. Walmart, Amazon, Barnes and Noble.
Is that your way of shutting me up? Is that your way of shutting me up?
Chapter of the Delta. On the heels of Romello and his mishandled relationship toward the end of the Romello story. So that Romello story is on the way. The third installment of the Four Horsemen is on the way.
Okay.
Especially called Romello. But in the meantime, Chapter of the Delta, Barnes and Noble, Walmart, Amazon Prime, that is. You can do it now and get it tomorrow. Good stuff. I even signed it.
Still waiting on my copy of the Four Horsemen, but hey.
I got a ton of them here.
That makes it even worse.
Come to New Orleans and get it. Come hang out with me and Kobe.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
You good?
You can put it in the mail.
Come hang out with me and Kobe, you get it. You get that, you'll get the hoodie and everything.
All righty. All right. All right. Well, 9:03. I think we have done hopefully you feel we've done our due justice tonight with our time, Mark. So appreciate you being on. Appreciate everyone else who tuned in to hang with us tonight and voice your opinions. And I'll be back Wednesday, sir. I'll come back. We're going to talk about the whole marriage requirement thing.
Good stuff, man. So, like I said, again, my stance on that is you don't have to marry to have a long-standing, fruitful relationship.
That's true.
My
That's
stance.
Oprah and Stedman.
What'd you say now?
Oprah and Stedman.
There you go.
But I think that has more to do with other stuff than just.
You think so?
Yeah, I ain't marrying you with my billions and billions of dollars. Hell no.
Wait, say that again. Why does it always have to end up about money with women?
I really think I mean, in my personal opinion, I just really kind of think it's around that, but I don't know.
And that we're gonna add that part to the conversation as well on Wednesday.
Okay.
Why does it always have to end up with money with women?
Oh, Mark said he has 4 best friends that are women. We are going to have to talk about. See, you came in too late with all this hot stuff, Mark. Like, I would really love to elaborate on that, but we're out of time. So we're going to go back to that on Wednesday, Mark. We'll kick the show off with you letting us know about these 4 best friends that are females of yours.
That's what I'm talking. It's possible. So it's definitely possible. But I see you're getting away from what I just said. This is what I want to lead these folks on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why does it always have to end up with money? With women talking about money. Why does it always have to end up with money?
Same reason it always has to end up with y'all talking about ass. Like,
I've never put the two together like that.
You a damn lie. Okay, I'm getting out this podcast now. I'm logging off. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Let's just stop. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Please go over to YouTube and subscribe to the Conversation with Trent Shann. Make sure you bring a friend back on Wednesday. Share, and we will see you at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. You got me all, but like that live right there.
Absolutely. And again, I'd be remiss if I didn't say it. It's good to have you back, and it feels normal again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Good night. Have a great week, everyone.
All right, guys, you be happy.
Conversations with Trent in conjunction with Taylor Kennedy Media and your radio network would like to thank you for calling in and listening to tonight's episode. We hope that tonight's conversation offended you just enough to turn your mirror inward to come back for more. So until next week's conversation, be epic.